name is Anirudh Mishra and my teammate name is Rishikant Mishra. We both from SIRT College Bhopal. And sir, we are working on a project named AI powered autonomous agent simulation. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Go ahead with that.
Okay. Yes, sir. If I'll talk about the overview of my project, then this project is covered like large AI simulation where thousand autonomous AI agents interact with virtual world. These AI agents can perform economics, create governments systems, develop cultural and religious beliefs, and evolve their society without human intervention. जो सबसे मोस्ट पॉइंट सर इसमें है हमारा कि बिना ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशन के हम कैसे एआई एजेंट्स को ट्रेन करके विद द हेल्प ऑफ reinforcements LLMs हम उसको रन कर सकें. And if I'll go with problem statement, then currently we can see that AI simulation lack autonomy and require human intervention. जिसमें कि अभी ऑटोनॉमी प्रॉपरली ऑटोनॉमी की कमी है. जैसे कि अभी जो भी हम सिमुलेशंस यूज करते हैं वो या तो ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशन उसमें इन्वॉल्व होता है या कोई उसको रन कर रहा होता है, लेकिन हम उस वो ऐसा बिल्ड करना चाह रहे हैं जिसमें कि एजेंट एआई के बेस पे खुद उसको यूज कर सके बाय द हेल्प ऑफ reinforcement learning. Uh, if I'll talk about objectives, then it major aims to develop self-organized AI societies, enable emergent economic and governance structure, explore AI-driven policymaking and ethics, study AI lead social evolution. And these are the technologies we used for our project is large LLMS, large language model, and the most reinforcement learning and multi-agent system like MAS and game-theoretic AI decision making. If I talk about agent behavior, agent make decisions, trade, involve based on resources. AI develop governance, taxation, and laws, and social and cultural structure for originally. And implementation steps. AI agent we will train our agent and simulate with societal and economical governance model with the help of thousand of AI agents data. And before implementing we test and optimize that how much our data is good or not. And for this is very important part of our project, like why this project is important. So today's we are seeing that we have economy like we are now doing more AI uses. And जैसे कि एआई का यूज काफी बढ़ चुका है, तो हम बहुत सारे सेक्टर ऐसे हैं जिसमें एआई का यूज और कर सकते हैं. लाइक अगर हमको किसी डिपार्टमेंट में एआई एजेंट को बिठा दें इन द प्लेस ऑफ रियल ह्यूमंस, तो उसको कैसे टेस्ट करें पहले बैठाने से पहले उस प्लेस पे, और क्या क्या चीजें उसमें सही कर सकते हैं, वो सारे इसमें इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट रहेगा सर. की challenges इसमें हमारे लिए ensuring AI ethics and responsible governance, managing unpredictable emergent behaviors, scaling AI societies without bias, and computational complexity and stability. Conclusion and future scope. Project will demonstrate AI potential for self-organized societies. Future developments include AI governance and ethics, expanding simulations for real-world policymaking applications. Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. I just wanted to basically ask you, if you have basically, can you explain me how AI agents will interact with each other without human intervention?
Sir, first we will interact to use them. After once we are created the whole code, then they are self-working.
Basically, I'm asking you, basically explain how it will happen, basic process, or basically how are you going to implement it?
Sir, we are using such libraries like reinforcement in which we जिसमें कि वो लर्न करेंगे कैसे चीज़ों को बिहेव किया जा सकता है, कैसे डिसीजन लिया जाता है. उसके लिए हम बहुत सारी लाइब्रेरीज यूज करेंगे जिसमें कि reinforcement मोस्ट है सर.
I am just basically asking you why, basically, how are you going to basically LLMs and how are you going to implement it, LLMs and RL? Okay, it's okay. Aishwan?
Yeah, see, he's asking about the tech stack you're going to use. How have you managed the conversation history? And you must be using LLMs and all, that is fine. How are you managing the conversation history of different agents? You have to store it now. Yeah, but how is he doing it? Yeah, uh,
Yes.
how are you doing it?
So, so first we trained it, and after that,
That is fine. If I just taken a particular, let's say, I take two OpenAI APIs and make them function as agents and like give them different personality prompts. The
yes, sir.
only thing that's left to do here would be like I can also make them interact with each other, but for them to give valid answers and also remember what they have earlier said and function as proper agents in the world is how I store their memory. How are you
So
going to
first
manage
we
that?
so first we train them with a different situation and scenario,
You don't need
and
to actually train them. Train them is the fine tuning part. That if your project is where do you want to make it better, that's the training part.
yes, sir.
Okay, so that's the training part. But how will you? The main part of this project is to manage the personalities of the different agents and then make
Yes,
them
sir.
interact with each other. You can use your OpenAI APIs or this Llama APIs, but then
Yes,
how are you going to manage the conversation history?
Sir, we use implementation of long-term memory for decision making.
That is, you're just taking theoretical terms. How are you going to technically implement that? That's my question. So, like Angit sir has also written particular text in chat, but like also like including that as well. The whole like topic here is to manage their memories. We can implement this long-term, short-term logic on what they do, but first you have to store their memory and what the response is, how is their responses varying, how will you introduce the concepts of personalities in this. There is a similar project to this. You can talk to people of that team as well. That is AI driven judicial systems. I think they have given a presentation today or they might tomorrow. Like there was one team from this yesterday as well. In that also the topic is essentially the same, that different juries have different personalities and they are coming to consensus to like inform their decisions to the judge. But there also the key lies in how to manage their memory. Okay, just keep that in mind for the technical implementation of it.
yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so any closing comment for today?
That's last, sir.
Yeah.
Like group number 20, I think it was supposed to go till 23, right?
No, this is for 22, and we have 123 right now. They are not
Okay.
available.
Okay, got it, sir. No, so that is all. Maniganta, great presentation. And other two groups, just work on your technicality a bit. What was Shivam, I think, right? Second group's name was?
Shivam
Yes.
Rajput and Shivam Mitra.
Yeah. They are not in the meet, I think, right?
Not for now.
Yeah, okay. So, guys, just take care of your technicalities of how, see, this particular first phase of the presentation was how are you going to manage the data? Theoretically, in just your head, how are you planning to manage the data? See, the Manikanta perfectly manages data flow. He also created the data structures of how it's going to function. You guys also had to do a similar thing. I can give you some hints for this. Try to look into different kind of data structures like JSON. You can check out. You can try check out GraphRag. Okay, that's how you create chain memory, and also do a rag with it so that you can give your agents a certain knowledge pool. So this group was Anirudh, right? Anirudh and
Rishikant.
Rishikant, sir.
okay. So both of you just look into this concept. It's called graph rag. You start with a particular node. It could be your first conversation, and then on the subsequent conversation, you start connecting them with clusters. Like each node, and I can even tell you the particular library that is open source and free. That is Network NX.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
yeah,
Okay,
and
sir.
if you use that with the JSON database, you can make this work. You don't even need to fine tune or use RL here. When you're able to do this, then we can talk about specialized personality type LLMs and agents.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just try to use your Olama and create one basic conversation bot and then learn to manage the memory of two such conversation bots. Then you can expand from that into different kinds of zones. You can talk about the religion and so on. Manikanta, in your respective group, okay, you must have an AI group, right?
Yes, sir, but there are other groups are in
No, no, not in that. Do you have a special? Your group number is
19.
19, right? So share it there.
No,
AI
sir,
group
there are extra
19.
two numbers.
AI extra true members. Don't worry about them right now. That's no, they're not going to like, there are no extra members, I think. Just a second.
In the group, there are 7 numbers, sir, in which
Yeah,
three
that
numbers are
is
like
fine.
matter.
Okay. Rest of it are people. Only the other guy is Biswas. The rest of it are mentors or the people from admin.
Okay, okay. I'll share it.
Okay, and additionally, there is two more instructions. Drop your LinkedIn ID in the group. Additionally, there is one or two images you can draw for the presentation video.